Hi, this is Alison of Everyday Angels. I've just sneaked down from my studio for a few minutes because I wanted to share this amazing painting with you. This is Halcyon. Halcyon came into my life, or our lives, I guess. It's kind of universal. A few weeks ago, I was invited to take part in a local art college event where living, breathing artists and artisans were invited to the college to talk to, to demonstrate to students what they do and how they earn their living. And I was very excited about this project, but of course, me being me, and I kind of lose track of time sometimes, I hadn't actually fully prepared for this, and so come the morning of the event, I could only rustle up a very large blank canvas, an easel and a big box of paints and turn up with my pinny. And in the foyer of this college, I started working on this piece. I didn't know at the time that this is what it was going to become, but you know, that's part of the adventure with Everyday Angels. So in the foyer of this college, for sort of the half day that I had to work on it, I just kept painting and applying paint and creating the sacred space. The students were obviously very intrigued and asked lots of questions, and I put the questions straight back to them and asked them what it was they saw, and the answers were really quite amazing. I think it got everybody thinking for sure. So it wasn't until a few days later that the angel itself called me to finish the work, or to start on that part of the work. I think I was about to have my dinner at the time, so it wasn't exactly convenient, but then again, angels aren't always convenient, are they? I went up to my studio, which is quite small, and this painting is quite big. It's actually 39 inches by 59 inches, and so I had to lay it very carefully between the edge of a table and the edge of an easel, so it was flat, and call the angel in, and we did the work that we do, and then the angel was there, and then she called upon a request, a special request. She wanted to have some crystals embedded into her chest. I say her, it feels very feminine, and so if you can see here, right in the centre of the angel is what used to be one of my favourite earrings. I must say these angels have a habit of hijacking my jewellery. I have to be very careful. They like it when I wear the jewellery first, and then they feel like they can ask for it, and so half a pair of my favourite amethyst and moonstone earrings is now residing in this angel. So the angel has also got another slightly unusual feature which I don't get very often, but this one has a tail which kind of swooshes down, almost like a kind of rocket taking off. The message that came with this piece was quite exquisite, and I'm just going to put my glasses on and then I can read the piece to you, because without the glasses I can't see the paper. Excuse me. So, the message of Halcyon. I am Halcyon, embodied light delivered in grace, an ephemeral moment of excruciating bliss, experienced as a glimpse of heaven through an unconscious sublimation. My touch is heroic, and the soul accepts a numinous blessing. I render your flesh sanctified. Be loved. Now, I don't know about you, but some of the words in that piece are beautiful, but I didn't actually understand what they meant. So I had to make it my business to find out. And so for those of you who join me in that lack of knowledge, Halcyon is an era of peace and general happiness, often benedicted by the sun standing in for something quite divine and beautiful. I think right now, when we've been through all this snow and wind and hail and gloomy weather, the idea of a halcyon day is really quite attractive, and certainly standing in the presence of this angel there is that sense of one of those days that is just perfect. I think we've all had them in all many different ways over time, and they come into our memories and we think, yeah, I remember that day. And it was probably something quite small, but touched by grace. That's the thing, touched by grace. Sublimation, to be rendered into something better. And again, if you think about the word sublime, sublime is of high spiritual, moral or intellectual worth, not to be excelled, supreme, inspiring, awe, impressive. And I think this angel probably qualifies on those counts for sure. So heroic, possessing the quality of connecting dimensions, most typically the physical and non-physical, body and spirit, a unified source symbolized by the halo. So we've all seen halos on paintings, and like the Ready Brett glow. That was heroic. Yeah, I remember that. Numinous, a power or presence of divinity, and sanctified, chosen in grace. So the first public outing for this particular angel was actually at Gorta Monastery, and I had the pleasure of presenting it to the public in the company of Lucinda Drayton of Bliss, who of course her most famous track is 100,000 Angels, which is my Desert Island disc. And so in that sacred space of Gorton Monastery, and in the incredible voice of Lucinda Drayton, this angel kind of made its presence known. So it carries all that amazing energy with it too. So if you have any interest in this angel, you'd like to find out more about it, you can give me a call on 0115 985 6878, which is my studio, or email me everydayangels@btinternet.com. Or if you've not seen this film on my website, you can look at it as 3Ws everydayangelsart.com, and there is a page called This Month, and this month, March, this angel is perched in all its glory on that page, and you can see it there. And the page gives you, maybe you get a little bit more detail of the painting. I appreciate it. I'm not a film studio, so I can just do my best in my living room. If you saw the rest of this room, you'd be very shocked. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed Halcyon. I hope it brightens your day, and I leave you in love, light and twinkles and all blessings.